Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. So if you are seeing my face for the first time, hi, I'm Prajakta and I am a cabin crew with Etihad Airways and I make videos related fashion, beauty, cabin crew lifestyle and of course traveling. So if you want to stick around, do subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and follow me on my Instagram. So let's jump into our today's video. So in today's video, as you all read the title, I'm going to be telling you my personal experience of final interview of Etihad, what all questions they ask. Because many of you have requested, please tell us the questions what they asked you for the final interview. So here I am. If you want to be a cabin crew and if you are waiting for the final interview, this video is for you. So let's start with the basic questions and then we are gonna go ahead with little bit difficult questions and tricky questions. So let's start. So first I'm going to tell you basic questions, what all happened and what to expect in online interview and what not to expect, and then I'm going to jump directly on the tricky questions, I would say. So first thing first, they will give you the timing कि इतने इतने बजे interview है and make sure you log in before 15 minutes. Remember मेरा interview 8 बजे का था सुबह according to Abu Dhabi time, and I have already joined the meeting by 7:45, and then there is this one recruiter comes exactly at 8 o'clock and she introduced herself ki hi guys, my name is this I forgot the name, going to be conducting your interview and there will be another recruiter who's gonna join me, so we'll divide you in half of the people are going to come and give interview with me and half of the people are going to go with another recruiter. So she said another recruiter is little bit busy right now, meanwhile I'm gonna ask you one question and everybody has to answer. And we were like okay. And the question was, why you want to join Etihad Airways? See, I'll tell you one thing. Everybody is gonna say something on the other and there will be same answers of other candidates and yours, which is completely fine. Do not panic, do not change your answer because सब लोग same ही answer दे रहे थे, to be honest. मेरे इंटरव्यू में आई रिमेंबर माई आंसर वॉज फिक्स. मैंने कहा जो भी हो जाए मैं अपना आंसर चेंज नहीं करूँगी बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली एवरीबडी वॉन्ट्स टू जॉइन एतिहाद एयरवेज बिकॉज दे वॉन्ट टू ट्रैवल द वर्ल्ड. सो एवरीबडी इज गोना से द सेम थिंग, और इट्स अ नेशनल एयरलाइन ऑफ UAE or it's a employee friendly company. So obviously people are going to pick these points. So there is no point of you changing your answer at the last moment. तुम लोगों ने जो प्रिपेयर किया है पहले से वही बोलना, भले ही आपका आंसर गलत है या सही है, nobody wants to know. Recruiter is only seeing your communication skills and your confidence level and how you interact with others. So do not worry अगर आपका और other candidates का आंसर सेम है. My answer was very simple. I would like to join Etihad Airways because it's a national airline of UAE and I see my personal and career growth in Etihad, and Etihad is known for being employee friendly company, so I would love to work in such an environment where I don't have to be quiet if something goes wrong with me or if something is bothering me or anything. So you can add according to you. Okay, this was my answer and that's all. My answer was very short and simple. I'm telling you again and again, make your answer very short and simple. In that 1 minute or 2 minute, guys, make an impact on the recruiter. They need to know कि हाँ भाई ये बंदा सही है और ये बंदी सही है. Her communication is really good, her confidence level is really good. Do not hesitate, do not get stuck, don't be like don't do that. एक बार आपने आंसर स्टार्ट किया ना, then calmly finish your answer. Don't stop in between क्योंकि that's a bad point, that's a negative point, right? That was the first question. And then later on she says, okay guys, wait here for 15 to 20 minutes, another recruiter is gonna join you. I'm like okay. Then another recruiter came and you'll have to be in that meeting जब तक वो recruiter आपका नाम announce नहीं करता. तब तक आप camera off कर सकते हो. Do not turn on your camera. Turn on your camera and mic only when recruiter takes your name. He comes and he's like, hi Prajakta. Hi, and you know what happened? मुझे ना वेट करते करते बहुत बोर हो रहा था. I was waiting there for half an hour and मेरा कैमरा ऑफ था and I'm like यार कब होगा ये, because I was nervous and I'm like I just wanted to finish it off, you know, I just wanted to give my interview क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस हो रहा था मुझे. Then मैंने क्या किया, कैमरा ऑन किया and I went in the living room and I'm just roaming around eating something and all that. While I was doing this, recruiter called my name And I was like, oh my god, I have to go. I was chewing something, मैंने फटाफट खा लिया वो. And then I went back, and then he took my name 3 times. Prajakta, Prajakta, are you there? Prajakta, are you there? No, sir, Prajakta is roaming around in the house. Anyway, so I was like, I'm so sorry, sir, there was network issue. I lied. If that recruiter is watching this interview, I'm gone. I am gone. But anyway, I said I apologize to this recruiter. I said, I'm so sorry, sir. There was some issue going on with my network. But here I am. Then he's like, no worries. Turn on your camera. Then I turn on my camera and my mic. Once I turn on the camera, he introduced himself to me. And I forgot his name anyway. And then he told me, today I'm going to take your interview and it's going to take maybe 15 to 20 minutes, blah blah blah. I acknowledged him. Immediately he started asking questions. The first question was very basic. Introduce yourself slash tell me something about yourself. Mention my name, where I am from, my age and my experience, and that's all. And after saying this, he asked me about my height and weight, क्योंकि हमारा सारा interview online हो रहा था, right? So they didn't have any idea about my height and weight. So they just asked me this, and that's all. Then we directly jump into tricky questions. Pay attention, this is very important. They are gonna cross question you. So be careful and be mindful about your answer, because if you make your answer lengthy and if you don't be mindful about your answer, they are gonna catch something and they are gonna ask you a lot of questions. Now he gave me one role play. He's like, you are operating some flight and there is one passenger. You are in the cabin serving the passengers and accidentally you spill the coffee on guest. Yeah, that was a role play. And I said, okay. If any situation they gave you कि आपने कॉफ़ी गिरा दिया गेस्ट के ऊपर, और द फ्लाइट इज़ डिलेड एंड पैसेंजर इज़ अपसेट, और anything, you don't have vegetarian option, that's why passenger is upset, any kind of thing where passenger is upset, as soon as you hear this word, just directly start your answer by saying that I'll calmly apologize and I will offer them a tissue and I'll grab a cup of water and give it to them, and I will ask them if they are comfortable to give me their jacket to me. If that person is comfortable to give me his jacket to me, so I can clean it in the lavatory, and I can, if he's not comfortable giving me his jacket, I can ask him or request him to go to the lavatory and clean himself. Meanwhile, I'll get the wet wipes. I'll inform the senior. Once he comes back from the lavatory, again I'm going to apologize and I am going to give special attention on these guests because mistake was from our end, and I don't want any guest to disembark my flight with upset mind. I want all my guests to disembark this flight happily. I will see if I can get some food from business class and offer him, because again I don't want him to be upset. No, this passenger is not convinced yet. Go on, do something else, do service recovery. And I'm like, मेरे साथ क्यों होता है ऐसे भगवान, प्लीज़ लेट दिस पैसेंजर गेट कन्विंस. एंड यू नो उसके बाद मैंने क्या बोला, आई वॉज लाइक, मैं बहुत एम्बेरस हूँ इस आंसर की वजह से. यू गाइज डोंट गिव दैट आंसर, और मे बी यू गिव दिस आंसर बिकॉज दैट्स वाई आई एम हियर, दैट्स वाई आई एम इन एतिहाद, मे बी. सो माई आंसर वॉज कि वॉट कैन आई डू. तो मेरे माइंड में आया, आई जस्ट सेड, मेरे माइंड में पता नहीं क्यों और कहाँ से ये आया, आई सेड आई विल ऑफर माई पर्सनल क्लोथिंग टू हिम. या आई सेड दैट. कैन यू बिलीव दैट? मेरे दिमाग में जो भी आया मैंने बोल दिया, बिकॉज सी आई ऑफर्ड हिम food from business class. I apologize. I gave him tissues, wet wipes and everything. Now I cannot upgrade him to business class. It's gonna cost my company and that is gonna cause trouble for us, because business class passengers are gonna complain कि आपने इसको यहाँ पे कैसे बैठने दिया. Okay? तो हम लोग business class में उसको लेके ही नहीं जा सकते. All we can do is bring business class food if there is any extra. सो लास्ट ऑप्शन में मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था क्या बोलना है. मैंने बोल दिया मैं अपना पर्सनल क्लोथिंग ऑफर करूँगी. एंड आई वाज लाइक माय गॉड. एंड रिक्रूटर इज़ लाइक ओके, बस ये सिनेरियो ख़त्म हो गया. एंड आई वाज लाइक थैंक गॉड. थर्ड क्वेश्चन उन्होंने पूछा कि हैव यू आर फ्लाइंग फॉर सो लॉन्ग एंड हैव यू एवर हैड एनी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट विथ योर क्रू मेंबर बिकॉज यू आर वर्किंग विथ डिफरेंट पीपल एवरी डे. सो आज तक टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैंने ऐसे आर्ग्यूमेंट किसी क्रू के साथ नहीं किया है ऑन बोर्ड मे बी मतलब ऐसे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं बोल सकते बट देर आर सम डेज वेयर यू डिसअग्री विथ योर कलीग्स एंड यू नीड टू जस्ट बी काम एंड एक्सप्लेन देम योर पॉइंट. सो उसको हम लोग कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं बोल सकते, उसको बस डिसअग्रीमेंट बोल सकते हैं. तो मैंने ये बोला था कि आई नेवर हैड एनी आर्गूमेंट और कॉन्फ्लिक्ट with my crew member. However, there was some disagreement I had in my this particular flight. Then he's like, please go ahead and explain me what conflict or what disagreement you had. So मैंने एक फेक सिनेरियो बना दिया अपने दिमाग में एंड मैंने बोला कि आई वॉज ऑपरेटिंग दिस एंड दिस फ्लाइट एंड देयर वॉज मेडिकल इमरजेंसी ऑन माई फ्लाइट एंड वी हैंडल दैट मेडिकल इमरजेंसी रियली वेल. We gave all the first aid required to this guest, blah blah blah. But my crew members suggested me to bring this passenger and keep him in the galley so that crew member can monitor him. तो मैंने उसको समझाया नहीं ऐसा हम लोग नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज हैज़ पर द प्रोसीजर वी कैनॉट कीप एनी कॉन्शियस पैसेंजर इन द गैली फॉर सो लॉन्ग बिकॉज देर माइट बी टर्बुलेंस, कैप्टन माइट टर्न ऑन द सीट बेल्ट sign and it's not safe for the passenger. Then that crew member agreed with me and then we moved this passenger to the last row. Luckily last row was vacant, so we kept that passenger, asked him to lie down and we kept on monitoring him. So there was no conflict, there was only disagreement. We didn't argue on the same. That's all. इतना ही बोला था मैंने. ये सिनेरियो मेरे साथ कभी नहीं हुआ था बट ये मैंने फेक बना दिया because I'm very smart. I was expecting them to ask me why you left Indigo and why you want to leave Jazeera, but they didn't ask me क्योंकि उनको पता है ये कॉमन सवाल है, इसका आंसर तो सब लोग ही जानते हैं. So I think that's why they did not ask me. So that's all. There were only 4 to 5 questions, but there were cross questioning. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला द स्पिलिंग कॉफ़ी ऑन गेस्ट, उसमें थोड़ा सा मुझे डिफ़िकल्टी हो रहा था बिकॉज रिक्रूटर वॉज नॉट रेडी टू टेक माई आंसर. ही वॉन्टेड टू नो वेयर विच एक्सटेंट आई कैन गो टू कन्विंस पैसेंजर. गोना गिव यू टिप गाइज कि वॉट एग्जैक्टली रिक्रूटर इज़ लुकिंग इन यू. They want confidence, they want communication skills, and they want to see how you are going to react and act in pressurized situation. If you really want to aim this interview guys, then I would suggest keep on practicing, stand in front of mirror, ask yourself a lot of questions, do research about questions, and then prepare your answers. Be prepared for this interview. Just नींद में से उठ के मत चले जाना कि हाँ भाई जो भी पूछ लेंगे देख लूँगा, इस एटीट्यूड से तो मत जाना बिकॉज देयर माइट बी लॉट ऑफ क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग. देयर इज़ वन मोर क्वेश्चन आई रिमेंबर माई फ्रेंड वॉज टेलिंग मी. दे आस्क्ड टेल मी अबाउट योर वर्स्ट डे एंड अबाउट योर बेस्ट डे. तो भाई उनको ग्रामर देखनी है तुम्हारी और तुम्हारा कम्युनिकेशन देखना है, तो एक आंसर ये भी प्रिपेयर कर लेना. दे माइट आस्क यू आपका बेस्ट डे कौन सा था एंड वर्स्ट डे कौन सा था. इट्स ऑल फॉर माई टुडेज वीडियो गाइज. आई होप दिस वीडियो वॉज हेल्पफुल फॉर यू एंड इफ यू वॉन्ट टू सी सच मोर वीडियोज then do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, follow me on my Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.